So today, we're gonna talk flowers. And since I'm retired, I'm at my family's home visiting. I got some time. I'm not helping with daycare. Just walked my dog, Zed. Talk flowers. And I think this YouTube is gonna be dedicated to all those young men, or men, whatever, that never grew up with fathers, like myself. I had to reach out and find those father figures. I had to Generation X. So we had to figure shit out. I didn't know how to work on a car. I had a great brother-in-law, Chris, God bless you, who took that time, put me under his wing. I was his little brother, basically, because my brother was a shit. So, and I'm not just saying that. The dude's sitting in jail. So, okay? He is not a good part of society. And I have folks that have served jail time and come out and been a really good community. System's jacked. We all know this. Because if you got money, you could pretty much get off with it about anything. Anyway, as I digressed, there's just a lot of things I didn't know. You know? So, if you're willing to put the time and effort in, I'm also an auto body guy, so every once in a while I'll be teaching what I've been learning. I'm retired Army, 22 years, 8 months. Not that I was counting. Retired Lieutenant Colonel. Whoopity-doo, right? Okay. Sometimes if you had a pulse, you would promote anyway. But got in as a private, left as Lieutenant Colonel. It's pretty decent, you know, for a poor kid from California, Southern California, born in Colorado. But anyway, flowers. We're gonna talk flowers a little bit because I did a lot of jobs. That's what dudes do, you know. And sometimes you don't always get along with people, so you gotta rough it through till you get another job. But I was a groundskeeper at a college in Idaho, making money. That way in the summer I actually had money, getting $700 a month. We were so happy to get $700 a month. And that was, you know, woo! Like, that was late 90s. So, anyway, let's talk marigolds. So marigolds and a few others, and I know there's people that are gonna correct me in the comments, whatever it be. They just like any flower, they need to continue to grow. Well, on the marigolds, because it's one of my favorite flowers. Sorry, battling mosquitoes. You gotta do what they call deadhead. Deadhead is the flower that's already surpassed its life, just hanging on there. Well, the energy that plant needs, that energy back so it can grow the other stuff. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do some deadhead, and I'll show you. It's really freaking easy. But if you notice when I'm doing it, there's other buds that I'll show you that need to grow, and the energy that the plant needs to grow them can be restored to that instead of putting energy into those dead flowers. Hold on. So this is a marigold. If you haven't seen it, it's got the orange color to it. But if you see right here, that one hasn't opened. My neighbor hasn't opened. So we're gonna steal the energy that the plant's putting into this still, because there's still a little bit of energy going into it. We're gonna reach up and grab it with my thumb. I'm gonna pull back. That's all you gotta do. Reach it, put your fingernail in, and pull off. Okay? Pretty freaking easy, and it's freaking satisfying. So that's deadheading. Real easy, right? So that's just one of many things. Gardening, I mean, I am not a gardener, but I love flowers and I love planting them. So, well, like I said, this channel is gonna be dedicated to those souls who didn't grow up with a father, and females too. My mom was all about everybody learning everything. So, hold on, I got to give you a shot here. And there's my buddy. We already went on our walk, so I'm gonna do more exciting stuff than this. This is probably one of my least exciting, but something. It's like that one guy that he's always saying dude stuff. That's what dudes do. It's true. So, men are accountable for their actions. Children blame and wait for handouts. So, it's not to say I haven't had a handout. People have helped me in my life, or I wouldn't be here today. But what I'm hoping to do is America's changed from the ground up, not this mass thing. So if I can help a few people become good community members and maybe reach, or a teenager that's trying to figure out what the hell to do, cool. All right. So I had no idea. I'm older and I'm still figuring it out, but as soon as I retired, I joined the auto body program at one of the universities there in Idaho. Great program. It's like I'm playing every day. And for you kids and adults that think that you won't make money in those type of industries, our students are making within a few years, why 4-year students are still paying off their debt, like myself, are making 6 figures. Oh yeah. So any of you teachers, which I was one at one time, so I can say this, that are lying to students, tell them they have to get a 4-year degree, find the way out. Don't let the door hit you in the ass. Okay? Because we need to stop lying to these kids and tell them the truth. Do your job, man. It's been preaching tech school. I've been preaching tech school for over 20 years when I've been in with church youth and former Boy Scouts. Anyway, get out with less debt. You get out of school quicker. Not everybody's cut out for 4 years. Not every 4-year college degree is even worth a shit. Come on, guys. Really? Let's admit that. Anyway, I'd rather have a trade. Because if the grid goes down tomorrow, no, not a conspiracy theorist, but if you're poor and you need some money and you have a trade, you got something to offer. If you got an English major, like I first went through school and secondary education, yeah, sure, I might be able to teach some kids stuff, but do you know how valuable I am as a tradesman? Yeah, try that with your English major. Anyway, God bless you all. Wasn't ripping on 4 years. It's just that I'm ripping on the culture that's out there selling lies to children and parents. Wake up, America. We need to get it back. We have fell asleep at the well. Yeah, Jesus will take the wheel, but God knows his children are smart and wants them to grow. Okay? Now, God hit at least three religions: Muslim, Christian, Jewish. God's in every one of them. So, we're children of God. Start acting like it, people. Reach across. Start helping those that need it, Especially your veterans. These politicians don't give two shits about veterans. A small few, yeah. And you know what? You know what war is? War is the failure of politics. Take that to the bank. So we're fixing their shit as soldiers, as modern day warriors. They're sending your kids, my kid who's currently serving in the service, they're sending them to war without any regard. So Know that. One more thing, and I'm gonna stop here, is that we hold the military accountable, which is fine and dandy and good. We've got a volunteer army, and that's the way the republic, not the democracy, was set up. So there's check and balance. But we've lost that balance. Military's been accountable for years, but there's still something getting by. What's going on with politicians? How is it that if I, a poor, just out of college, maybe a few years, lawyer, not all lawyers are rich guys, not making money, and I turn around within just a few years, I'm making some serious cash. I don't know any public, do you know any public servants that come out of public service rich? Because I didn't fucking do it. Excuse the language. And I wasn't looking for it. I was looking to change things. I did, in my little world. But hey, citizens, let's make these politicians accountable. You know, it wouldn't take much to ask the military to come audit their shit. Military has a lot of things. Why don't you... Military cringes when we hear the word CID. If you're military, you know exactly what CID is. It's kind of like the version of, you know, FBI for civilians. But when they come in, and they usually come in quietly, they figure shit out. So I think politicians should be audited, where the hell the money is coming from, why they're living so good. Come on. Ain't happening. I'm glad that those politicians brought up the recent thing about not being able to do stocks or whatever it be. Basically making money. They're getting, come on people, shake a little hand, get a little money. Maybe not directly. Look into what the term money laundering is. Just saying. Might want to check it out. Especially, why is it we have people starving in America, veterans on the street, and we're sending billions, not a couple $1,000s, not a couple million, billions, to a country, Ukraine. We talk and we preach that, you know, it's for necessity. It's not, guys. It's to hide the shit that's there. So, and if you follow the money, every good detective, I was also law enforcement, not a detective, but every good investigation will follow that money trail. Find out where the money's going. Find out why the people haven't received it in Ukraine. And it's not just those politicians. And why our politicians seem to get a little richer and why they defend Ukraine. But just saying. Just saying. Now I'm at 13 minutes. I probably lost more than half of you, those that stuck around. God bless you. We need to bring America back. And it's through us. It's not through some savior politician. I hope y'all know, whether I like Trump or not personally, he's not a politician. And they're using the media pretty good. Orange man bad, orange man bad. He do bad things. Really? What are you guys doing in the back? How many of those politicians, not the good ones, remember, how many of them are pedophiles? How many of them have charges? All sorts of things that you would never let your kids around. Check it out. If I'm lying, I'm dying, guys. Just saying. God bless. Love you. Because you are my brothers and sisters in God. Have a great day.